Help your brother hit 100K? Wait, he's live right now? Oh, he about to hit 100.
I hope so, bro.
He's about to hit 100K.
We gotta subscribe, guys. Nobody subscribed yet. Nobody has subscribed. Come on.
Yo, chat, everybody, oh my.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He look like he don't even care himself. I'm gonna give it a buck. If that was me, I'd be like, come on, y'all, we gotta go. He looking like, subscribe, guys.
Oh God, he's about to hit 100K. My brother's about to hit 100K.
Oh my God. Y'all know what this situation remind me of, bro. You can take a horse of water, but you can't make it drink. This ain't recording? I'm just playing. It's Zoom, man. What is good, y'all? We back with another reaction. And bro, I just heard the bad news. iShowSpeed gave up. He's done with his up, bruh. Man, I can't imagine that, man. Hey, but we gotta find out what's happening. Let's not waste some more time. Let's get into the video. Like and subscribe, though, man, if you like it. As a matter of fact, don't like and subscribe, bro.
Don't want to regret this. Like, you gonna regret it. I swear to God.
Let's go back, bro.
Hold on, I'm tripping, y'all. I ain't even showed y'all the five-star course meal. Hold on, you see what we got going on? Listen, bro, I gotta do it. This is my last time getting pizza, bro. I'm done. I swear after this, bro. It's my last time, y'all.
I just don't want to hear him off no more.
Basically, what I'm hearing is that basically he's just fucking lazy.
You purposely miss your flight so you can stay home?
Jamal is sitting
That man lazy if he did all that.
on the kind of opportunity most creators would trade years of their life for, and he barely seems to want it. First, he turned down his own brother's advice on how to actually build a channel. Then he refused to even show up to Streamer University. Then he missed a flight on purpose just to avoid going back to him. And the wild part is, none of that is really about laziness, no matter how many people online keep calling it that. So let's actually look at what's been handed to him, because the numbers alone are hard to ignore, and then look at exactly why he keeps turning around and walking away from them. Jamal didn't have to build an audience from nothing. He didn't spend years grinding for his first 1,000 subscribers.
Bro got a whole meal ticket in his backyard. He ain't trying to use it. Come on. Like, bro, you know how many people would die to get a 101 tutorial from Speed?
The way almost every other creator on the platform has to, posting daily into the void, learning editing by trial and error, hoping one video finally breaks through. His brother handed him the spotlight directly in real time in front of millions of people watching.
Bro, help your brother hit 100K? Wait, he's live right now? Oh, he about to hit 100.
I hope so, bro.
He's about to hit 100K.
We gotta subscribe, guys. Nobody subscribed yet. Nobody has subscribed. Come on.
Yo, chat, everybody, oh my.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He look like he don't even care himself. I'm gonna give it a buck. If that was me, I'd be like, come on, y'all, we gotta go. He looking like, subscribe, guys.
Oh God, he's about to hit 100K. My brother's about to hit 100K.
Oh my God. Y'all know what this situation remind me of, bro. You can take a horse of water, but you can't make it drink.
1,000 subscribers, please.
Yo, everybody, chat, everybody sub to him right now, y'all.
Go. W's in chat. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
That's one of the fastest runs to 100,000 subscribers YouTube has ever seen, and it happened almost entirely because of proximity, not content. Watch
No, it happened the moment Speed walked on his camera.
how little Jamal actually has to do in that clip. The excitement, the push, the constant reminders to subscribe, almost all of it is coming from Speed.
If I could do this to get people to sub up, I'd be so rich, bro. I would have 100 million subscribers or something like that.
Jamal's mostly just there, along for a ride someone else is actively steering. A week later, he was at 200,000. He currently sits at 462,000 subscribers off just 112 uploads total, numbers that would take most creators half a decade to reach on their own.
Bro, what?
If they ever
I can't
reach
eat
them
like
at all.
that.
For comparison, most channels that size have thousands of uploads behind them, years of consistent grinding, and an actual identifiable niche people specifically show up for. Jamal has none of that, and he's still ahead of almost everyone trying to build from zero. There's also a quieter cost to growing this fast that doesn't show up in the subscriber count. An audience that discovers you through someone else's spotlight isn't the same as one that found you on your own and decided to stick around. That kind of borrowed attention can disappear just as fast as it arrived, the moment the spotlight moves somewhere else. It's also worth asking what Speed actually gets out of pushing this hard, because none of it benefits him directly. He's not taking a cut of Jamal's channel or building some kind of family media empire off the back of it. The advice, the flight calls, the messages left unread, all of it reads like someone who genuinely wants his brother to have what he has, not someone managing an asset. That context matters, because it reframes the whole dynamic from a business disagreement.
But what if that's his strategy? Like the low energy version of Speed. I don't know, I'm really yapping.
Into something a lot closer to an older sibling watching a younger one sit on a winning ticket and refuse to cash it in. So the actual question isn't whether Jamal has the opportunity, because he clearly does. It's what he's actually doing with it.
I was gonna explain to him why I don't stream, but you came in.
Why don't you stream?
Okay, let me close the mic. Chat, the reason I don't stream that much, the reason that I can't hop on, do a little quick, like 2-hour desktop or something, or go IRL is because I'm lazy, I'm nervous, and I play the game a lot.
Right.
I'm addicted to the game. That's one of my addictions.
So why don't you just stream gaming? Why don't you just be a gaming streamer?
I would, but I also want to do IRL, so I'm indecisive right now.
He just told you, bro. He said he lazy. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. He just lazy.
Yeah, you don't even know what you want to do, bro.
Not really.
Basically, what I'm hearing is that basically he's just fucking lazy.
By his own words, not anyone else's, he's lazy, indecisive about whether he even wants to do gaming or IRL content, and genuinely addicted to playing games for himself instead of performing them for a camera. That's a pretty rare level of honesty for someone sitting on this much opportunity, even if it's not the answer anyone in his position wants to hear. Most creators would spin that same answer into something more palatable for an audience, dressing indecision up as still figuring out their brand, or framing burnout as needing to focus on quality over quantity. Jamal just says it plainly.
Why is it a box of donuts on the table?
Without any of that packaging. Whether that's a lack of ambition or just a refusal to perform ambition, he doesn't actually feel is worth sitting with, because those are two very different things that tend to get treated like the same one. And that honesty shows up live too, not just in interviews.
You know what? This is my time. I'll do whatever I want. So, I'm not reacting to clips. I'm doing what I want to do. And I want to play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Catch a Tiger by itself. I was going to play some Roblox. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't planning on streaming today.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look at these chats. Call Speed, call Speed, call Speed. Hey, that would low-key piss me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. I can't play, just reminders,
Telling your own chat you're doing what you want instead of what they're asking for is either refreshingly honest or a pretty direct way to lose the exact audience that got you here in the first place, depending on how you look at it. Most creators who've actually had to fight for their numbers wouldn't risk that trade, not even once, because they know exactly how replaceable that kind of goodwill is. A viewer who feels ignored today is a viewer who quietly stops showing up next week, and there are always 100 other streams competing for that same attention span. Jamal doesn't seem worried about it either way, which either means he genuinely doesn't feel that pressure the way other creators do, or he simply hasn't been doing this long enough yet to find out what happened.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, he already said he was lazy. We don't need no more information. He lazy. We know it already, bro. It's over with.
When an audience actually leaves. Speed clearly saw the gap and tried to close it directly more than once.
I don't think you should multi-stream. I think you should either choose YouTube or Twitch. But Twitch might be better than you, though.
You think so?
Yes, I already told you, YouTube only works for me because I started on YouTube. I built my fan base on it.
That's fair.
I built my fan base on YouTube, and I'm the only streamer on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Stream on Twitch and go back to YouTube.
What?
You not stream on Twitch and go back to YouTube.
What do you mean?
I want to keep YouTube and Twitch.
Then just post like YouTube videos on your YouTube channel. You know how I got 2 channels, Live Speedy and just make Jamal like that channel your live streaming, like basically like your clipping page.
Oh, I think so.
So your YouTube will still gain subs. Stream on Twitch.
Right.
That's what I'd do if I was in your move.
That's the exact kind of platform strategy creators pay consultants real money for, and it's coming free from someone who actually built an
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you gotta get a consultant to learn how to do social media, get the hell off social media. If you gotta do all that just to get something moving, bro, I'm gonna pay this dude $1 million. He gonna teach me how to do YouTube. Oh, let's go. Then you sit down with him, right? And he's saying, and you ask him, all right, so, man, where should I stream, bro? What should I do? He tell you, nah, he pull up a clip of Speed. He show it to you. He ain't even say it. Yeah, if I was you, I would do what Speed tell you to do. So stream on Twitch. And you out of 10 grand. You paid a consultant for what? You could have got that information on your own. Come on now, bro.
audience from scratch using it. Keep the main channel as the real brand, treat a second channel as a clipping page, stream on the platform that actually rewards live engagement instead of splitting attention across both. It's not complicated advice, but it's the kind of thing that takes most creators years of trial and error to figure out on their own, usually after wasting a lot of time on the wrong platform first. Jamal never streamed
I did that too,
on
I ain't
Twitch.
gonna lie. I was on
He
Twitch.
stayed exactly
Hey, bro, I ain't saying I can't stream, but what I'm saying is you ain't finna grow off of Twitch with no, you know what I'm saying, with no motion, no nothing. Get off of there. Get on YouTube, get on TikTok, and something. But Twitch ain't it. If you ain't got no nothing, get up off of it.
where he was, uploading sporadically with no consistent branding, no real theme, nothing that looks like someone trying to build something that lasts. Speed pushed even harder when Streamer University came up, trying to explain what it actually was before Jamal wrote it off entirely.
Don't want to regret this. Like, you gonna regret it. I swear to God.
Just go back, bro. I just don't want to hear your mouth no more.
As a brother, I'm really trying to help you out. I'm trying to make sure you streaming. I'm trying to make sure you're going to Streaming University. It's not about that. It's about...
What is it about?
It's about gaining connections. Streaming University is not teaching you how to stream. It's teaching you about game.
Streaming University at this point. Fuck that shit, bro. That's gonna be a big waste of time. It's gonna teach me. It's gonna...
Hey, bro, and you know what's crazy? He could get in Streaming University if he tried, but he lazy as hell. It was people dying to get in Streamer U. I'm talking about they died. They would have died to get in that shot. He's sitting here looking like that. Man, what are we doing, bro? Like, people getting tattoos to get in Streamer U and still ain't get in, by the way. He a goofy, but he dedicated. You feel me? And we got him being lazy, bro. Throwing it all away for what?
Teach me shit I already know.
Turning down free networking with some of the biggest names in the industry isn't really a small decision. It's the kind of opportunity that quietly determines whether a career lasts 5 years or 15. The relationships that turn into future collabs, future deals, future everything down the line that has nothing to do with
And it's crazy, bro, because I be like this with my dog, man. My dog Breeze. I be like, man, you gotta start making videos. You gotta start doing something, bro. He trying to make ends meet. He working like 5 jobs trying to make ends meet. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. You gotta get on this YouTube, man. You gotta start trying to build something for yourself. He just lazy. And that's my dog, though, but he lazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Any given day. Most creators spend years trying to get in a room with people like that, sliding into DMs that never get answered, hoping a collab request eventually comes through. Jamal had a direct invite from his own brother, no gatekeeping required, and in this exact conversation he wasn't interested at all, no matter how many times Speed tried to reframe what it was actually for. That same pattern showed up again, this time in a way that felt a lot more personal than professional.
Jamal, y'all probably wonder where Jamal is at. So look, let me tell you what happened about Jamal, right? So Jamal was supposed to come back to me. He had a connecting flight. He was in Cleveland. He was gonna go to Cleveland, to Detroit, to Miami, right? So chat, y'all know how he had a connecting flight to Detroit. His lazy ass missed the flight on purpose to Florida to stay in Detroit. This connecting flight on purpose so he won't have to come back to me.
And that's how you know he's spoiled, bro. That costs money. Flying? He missing flights like he missing an Uber. He's spoiled.
And I'm like, and Jamal, yes, I'm calling your ass today, Jamal. I'm calling your ass. I'm calling Jamal ass, because how you gonna, like, you purposely miss your flight so you can stay home?
Missing a connecting flight on purpose, specifically to avoid going back to be with your own brother, isn't an accident or bad luck with the airline. That's a deliberate choice, made in real time, weighed against actually going back, and Speed clearly didn't find it funny by the time he was explaining it.
Bro, this
live
damn
to his
music sound
entire
like some fucking funky elevator music, bro. I don't like it, bro.
chat. There's something almost childlike about the way he went about it too.
That shit keep
Not
looping
confronting
too, like,
Speed
man.
directly about not wanting to
I'll
go,
turn this shit up a
just
notch.
quietly engineering a reason to stay put and hoping it would look like a circumstance instead of a decision.
Then he got the
Understandable, maybe.
AI voice on
From
it too,
someone who
like,
still
man,
isn't
get
fully
that
sure
mess on
how to have that
somewhere.
conversation directly with an older brother this famous. Still frustrating for the person on the other end of it who just wanted a straight answer.
Look. This is, chat, this is me and my brother messages. He don't text me, chat. I swear to God. My brother really be egoing me, chat. My brother egos me, yes, chat.
Pulling up your own messages on stream to show your chat that your little brother
Bro, I'm curious, bro. Does Speed, like, genuinely, like, pay for this man's life? How old, bro? How old is Jamal, bro? I don't even know, man.
won't even respond to you is a genuinely uncomfortable thing to witness, no matter which side of it you land on. This isn't a joke that missed the mark or a bit gone too far, it's real frustration from someone who's clearly tried more than once to reach him and kept getting nothing back. And it's a strange kind of frustration too.
There gotta be something going on, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there gotta be a deeper reason, bro. There gotta be something really eating up him on his soul plate. Really get into him, bro. Like, okay, think about it, right? Your brother, who is your brother, by the way, you known your brother all your life. Before he was famous, and, you know what I'm saying, present day. And then he started getting big. He started blowing up. Next thing you know, people know who you are just because they know who he is. And yeah, that might not sound like a problem, but that might just low-key kill somebody's whole ambition, bro. Every time you go live, somebody in the chat saying, call Speed, call Speed, call Speed. Or saying, you lazy, you lazy, you lazy. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that would kind of get on my nerves, bro. Or you go outside, right? Let's say you are making content. You go outside and bro recognize you, but he only know you from Speed. He's saying, man, where's Speed at? Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't stream either. Hey, Speed, pay me. Pay me to be your brother, bro. I'm playing.
Because most people can just call a sibling who's ignoring them and eventually get an answer in private. Speed doesn't really have that option in the same way. Even his attempts to fix a family issue happen with an audience watching, which probably makes the whole thing harder to actually resolve instead of easier. But Jamal has actually been fairly direct about what's going on underneath all of it, in his own words, more than once, when the cameras gave him the room to actually say it.
At least 3 years and see how it is. I want to cut contact with everybody over there and just be myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take a break off of speed streams, take a break off of like streaming in general, and start, worrying about myself. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, not cut contact, but, I want to be, let's say I want to be a regular kid. I want to be a regular kid. I want to do stuff without a famous brother. Let's say that. I want to do my own stuff. I want to have my brother.
Hey, come on, y'all. We hearing signs, what I just said, bro. My famous brother. He just said it. That means I'm right. What he feeling? I told you. Hey, I could really be a psychiatrist / a therapist, bro. Hold on.
Main center of attention, like every time I go to school, they bring up speed, yada yada yada.
Wanting to be a normal teenager instead of a permanent
What,
supporting
bro?
character
I
in somebody
told
else's
y'all. Hey, I told y'all. Man, I might be a genius, man. I might be Albert Einstein himself.
I want to have my brother be the main center of attention, like every time I go to school, they bring up speed, yada.
Bro, I told you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My camera just started. Did my camera go out? I don't even know. But I told y'all, bro, if that happened to me, I wouldn't want to stream like that neither. And he got bro in the chat saying nobody give a freak. Look, you feel me? I'd be mad too.
Wanting to be a normal teenager instead of a permanent supporting character in somebody else's story is not an unreasonable thing to want, especially when you never actually auditioned for the role. Every conversation, every comparison, every stream, all built around a level of fame he didn't choose and isn't sure he actually wants for himself. School conversations that always somehow circle back to his brother. Strangers who know his face before they know anything else about him. Millions of people who feel entitled to an opinion about how he's living his own life, simply because his last name comes attached to someone they already watch. That's a strange amount of scrutiny to inherit before you've even decided who you want to be. And it's worth remembering that most people
that's what I'm saying. I might be a genius, bro. I figured this out. Hold on. I figured this out before he could even get to the point. That's how you know you took long to get to the point, bro. I'm too witty for you, dog.
Speed built his the hard way. No platform, no head start, no famous last name doing any of the early work for him. Every single follower he
But yeah, man, hey, ain't gonna lie, that's really the whole video right there. That's really all the points he had. I think the rest of it just him, you know what I'm saying, trying to extend that little view duration up a little bit. Feel me? But hey y'all, man, like, subscribe, you feel me? We got more videos on the way. We out of here, bro.
I've been growing, make some room, that cocoon hit like a tomb. High notes, life of a goat, man. I promise I'm in tune. Push through.